Dr. Heavenly Kimes is a name that resonates across multiple spheres: medicine, television, and now politics. As a board-certified plastic surgeon, she has carved out an impressive career in the medical field, known for her expertise and dedication to patient care. However, it is perhaps her role on Bravo's reality show Married to Medicine that has brought her into the national spotlight. The series, which follows a group of accomplished women navigating their personal and professional lives, has provided Dr. Kimes with a platform to showcase not only her medical acumen, but also her charisma and unapologetic personality. Over the years, she has become a fan favorite, celebrated for her authenticity, resilience, and sharp wit. Beyond her professional achievements and television presence, Dr. Kimes has always been deeply invested in community service and advocacy. Her decision to enter Georgia's political arena comes as no surprise to those who have followed her journey closely. Known for speaking out on issues ranging from healthcare access to women's rights, she has consistently used her voice to challenge the status quo and advocate for meaningful change. Her passion for public service is rooted in a desire to address systemic inequalities and improve the lives of everyday Georgians. This latest chapter in her life reflects her belief that true impact often requires stepping outside one's comfort zone and embracing new challenges. As Dr. Kimes transitions from the operating room to the political stage, she brings with her a unique blend of experience, visibility, and determination. Her entry into Georgia's political landscape promises to be both bold and transformative, signaling a new era of leadership defined by innovation, inclusivity, and unwavering commitment to the people she seeks to serve. Dr. Heavenly Kimes' decision to enter Georgia's political arena stems from a lifelong commitment to advocacy and a growing frustration with the lack of representation and effective leadership in certain communities. While her career in medicine has allowed her to make a difference on an individual level, she believes that real, lasting change must come from within the system itself. "I spent my life helping people heal, rebuild, and regain confidence," she explained in a recent interview. "Now I want to do the same for our communities politically, economically, and socially." Her motivation is deeply personal. Having grown up witnessing the disparities faced by marginalized groups, she feels a responsibility to use her platform to bridge gaps in healthcare, education, and economic opportunity. Georgia's current political climate, marked by debates over healthcare access, education reform, and voting rights, has further solidified her resolve. Dr. Kimes believes that too many voices are being left unheard, particularly among working-class families and minority communities. "People are tired of empty promises," she said. "They need leaders who understand their struggles because they've lived them." With her background in medicine, media, and community outreach, she sees herself as uniquely positioned to bring fresh perspectives to the table. Unlike traditional politicians, she prides herself on being direct, unfiltered, and unwilling to compromise on core values. Her decision to run was also influenced by the increasing polarization in politics and what she describes as a lack of accountability among elected officials. "We need people who will actually listen and take action, not just talk," she emphasized. For Dr. Kimes, this is more than just another career move. It's a mission to empower communities and create tangible solutions where they are needed most. Dr. Heavenly Kimes has built her campaign around a set of core issues that reflect her deep-rooted concerns for Georgia's future. Among her top priorities is healthcare reform, an area where she brings both professional expertise and first-hand experience. Having worked extensively in the medical field, she understands the barriers that prevent many Georgians from accessing quality care. One of her primary goals is expanding Medicaid coverage, a policy that would provide health insurance to thousands of low-income residents who currently fall into the coverage gap. She argues that denying Medicaid expansion is not only financially irresponsible but also morally indefensible, especially in underserved communities where preventable illnesses continue to rise due to lack of access. Additionally, she advocates for increased funding for rural hospitals, improved mental health services, and policies aimed at reducing maternal mortality rates, particularly among Black women, who face disproportionately high risks during childbirth. Education reform is another cornerstone of her platform. Dr. Kimes believes that Georgia's education system needs urgent modernization, starting with better teacher compensation and school infrastructure. She supports increasing salaries for educators to attract and retain talent, while ensuring that students in lower-income districts receive the same opportunities as their wealthier counterparts. She also emphasizes the importance of curriculum updates that incorporate financial literacy, STEM education, and mental health awareness. Furthermore, she has voiced strong support for historically Black colleges and universities, HBCUs, advocating for greater state investment to ensure these institutions remain pillars of opportunity for future generations. Economic development is equally central to her campaign. Dr. Kimes envisions a Georgia where small businesses thrive, workforce training programs are widely accessible, and job creation is prioritized in struggling communities. She has proposed tax incentives for companies that invest in local hiring initiatives and expand apprenticeship programs to bridge the skills gap in industries like technology and healthcare. Additionally, she wants to streamline bureaucratic hurdles that hinder entrepreneurship, particularly for minority-owned businesses that often struggle to secure capital and navigate regulatory red tape. What sets Dr. Kimes apart from other candidates is her willingness to speak candidly about these issues without political filtering. Her background as a reality TV personality has given her a unique ability to connect with audiences through honesty and relatability, traits she intends to carry into her political career. Rather than relying on vague promises, she approaches policymaking with the same directness that made her a standout figure on *, Married to Medicine *, positioning herself as a leader who listens, acts, and delivers results. Dr. Heavenly Kimes' announcement to run for office has sparked a wave of reactions from both political insiders and the general public, with opinions sharply divided along ideological lines. Supporters praise her decision as a refreshing shift in Georgia's political landscape, highlighting her credibility as a medical professional and her long-standing commitment to advocacy. Many see her as a potential disruptor, someone unafraid to challenge entrenched interests and push for policies that directly benefit working-class families. Community leaders and grassroots organizations have already begun rallying behind her campaign, noting that her straightforward communication style and hands-on approach could resonate strongly with voters disillusioned by traditional politicians. However, conservative critics have been quick to question her qualifications, arguing that her background in entertainment and social media diminishes her legitimacy as a serious candidate. Some Republican lawmakers have dismissed her bid as a publicity stunt, suggesting that her time on * Married to Medicine * overshadows any substantive policy knowledge she may possess. Others have criticized her progressive stances on healthcare and education, warning that her proposals would lead to increased government spending and higher taxes. Despite these criticisms, Dr. Kimes remains undeterred, emphasizing that her goal is not to conform to conventional expectations, but to offer real solutions for real problems. Public sentiment has been equally mixed, with younger voters and members of marginalized communities expressing enthusiasm for her candidacy. On social media, hashtags such as Dr. in Office and Kimes for Georgia have gained traction, reflecting a growing movement of supporters who view her as a symbol of empowerment. Meanwhile, older or more politically moderate voters remain cautious, unsure whether her celebrity status translates to effective governance. Nevertheless, early polling suggests that her message is resonating with a significant portion of the electorate, particularly among those seeking a leader who speaks plainly and refuses to mince words. Another major hurdle lies in fundraising and assembling a robust campaign infrastructure. Unlike long-established politicians with established donor networks, Dr. Kimes is building her financial base from the ground up. To address this, her team has launched a grassroots fundraising initiative, leveraging her substantial social media following to mobilize small-dollar donors. Online crowdfunding campaigns and virtual rallies have proven effective in generating momentum, allowing her to bypass traditional fundraising structures and maintain independence from corporate-backed interests. Additionally, she has formed strategic alliances with progressive advocacy groups and local activists who share her vision, further strengthening her campaign's organizational capacity. Perhaps the most delicate balancing act involves maintaining her authentic, outspoken persona while adhering to the nuanced demands of political discourse. Dr. Kimes is known for her candidness, a trait that has earned her both admiration and controversy. While her directness resonates with many voters, it also presents risks in a political environment where missteps can be scrutinized relentlessly. To navigate this, her campaign has implemented a media strategy that allows her to communicate clearly and assertively while staying informed on messaging best practices. Ultimately, she remains committed to leading with transparency, believing that honesty, even when polarizing, is essential to building trust with constituents. Dr. Heavenly Kimes' decision to step into Georgia's political arena marks a defining moment in her career, one that underscores her relentless drive to effect real change. Her journey from the operating room to the world of public service is not merely a shift in profession, but a natural extension of her lifelong mission to uplift and empower others. In every phase of her life, she has challenged conventions, defied expectations, and embraced new frontiers with unshakable confidence. Now, as she takes on the complexities of politics, she carries forward the same principles that have defined her success: integrity, tenacity, and an unwavering commitment to justice. The significance of her candidacy extends beyond personal ambition. It represents a broader movement toward inclusive, dynamic leadership. In an era where voters increasingly seek authenticity and tangible action, Dr. Kimes embodies a fresh perspective, one that blends expertise, visibility, and a fearless voice. Whether she succeeds in her political aspirations or not, her decision to run has already reshaped the conversation around who can lead and how leadership should be defined. As she continues forward, she does so with the same conviction that has carried her through every challenge before. That true impact begins with the courage to step up, speak out, and fight for what matters most.